Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in this wonderful world. Welcome to the State of Blue of the South homestead. I'm going to take you on a walk in water tour of the greenhouse. First, I have to tell you how it all began. My greenhouse was built by former Willie. He used to run a CSA, and I met him through a friend, and I bought my organic vegetables from him. So shout out to former Willie and his beautiful family. Thank you so much. I'm still enjoying my greenhouse thanks to you. First, the land had to be graded in a downslope, and then we laid rocks on it. Our greenhouse was 700 square feet. Here you see all of the parts to the greenhouse and how it was packed and sent to the property. And there's my doggy Blue, who I've named the estate after, scrutinizing the bobcat work being done. Hilarious. I always wanted a greenhouse. I remember my mom taking me to a planetarium and I said, "Wow, you can grow trees in a building?" And she says, "Yeah, baby." I said, "I want one of those when I grow up." So it took me to now to get a greenhouse, and I'm so grateful. Now I can grow my citrus and different tropical plants inside. It's coming along piece by piece. Here, former Willie installed the water feature. This allowed the drip system inside of the greenhouse. The greenhouse is heated with a propane tank in ground. Here they are mounting the heater in the ceiling of the greenhouse. There are fans placed in the greenhouse, two mounted and two that take out the hot air. Here you see that I have grow beds put in the greenhouse and I've laid out my plants. We also added a shade cloth to the greenhouse that filters the hot sun and a lighting system. And a flute that takes out the carbon monoxide from the heater. Now on to the walk and water tour. Entering the greenhouse, I know it's a little weedy, it's been a while. I have prickly pear and I am watering citrus. I grow a lot of citrus and cacti in the greenhouse. I know it needs to be weeded, my goodness. This is my aloe vera plant. I take that and process it and use it on my skin. It's really beneficial for cuts and scars and bites from bugs. Citrus. Giving the aloe vera a lot of water because it's really hot in the greenhouse lately. In this bed, I have eggplant growing, and I have a log in there. I'll eventually grow mushrooms, shiitake, and a couple of other varieties. Here is more citrus that I'm watering. This bed has ginger in it. You can't see it because ginger is a root vegetable and grows under the dirt. Now I am watering my coca plants. These plants grow the most wonderful red fruit, and you ferment it and you have chocolate. So I'm hoping to have my own supply of chocolate one day. is a dragon fruit plant. I break them off and repot them and they continue to grow. This is my really wild tomato plant. Oh my God, it is growing everywhere. This is a cherry tomato variety. Really sweet. Shout out to my Colonel. She came for a visit and picked the tomatoes right off of the vine, washed them and was eating them. They were so delicious. She picked her own salad. Shout out to my Colonel C. Love you. Chocolate plants, and here's my California palm. I have to put a little California in the greenhouse. Spent a lot of years there. More eggplant. They're starting to bloom, so I should have fruit pretty soon. This is a ginger plant, but not your regular ginger. They call it shampoo ginger because you can make shampoo from this plant and wash your hair. This is a jalapeno pepper plant. The flowers are starting to bloom, so I should be able to pick more peppers pretty soon. This is a prickly pear plant. I haven't had fruit from this just yet, but I'm hoping they'll start to produce soon. This is a green pepper plant. I picked several peppers off of this plant. It was outside and then I brought it inside the greenhouse during the winter. Here's the birds of paradise. I love this. The only way I can keep it is in the greenhouse. If we move further back, you will see in this green pot, I am growing coffee beans. I haven't been successful just yet, but hopefully in the future, I'll have a few beans to make coffee. This is about a 3-year-old prickly pear plant. I have separated and repotted it. It's taken over about 6 pots now. Here's a little squash plant I'm trying out. And I can't remember what this plant is. I'll look it up and let you know. Here's another citrus tree. This is a Meyer lemon. And it's growing slowly. I take the lemons and dehydrate them and put them in tea. They are so delicious. This is a goji berry tree. This citrus tree belongs to my bestie. Hey, Nana. See, your lemon tree is still growing. I haven't killed it yet. This is an apricot tree. I want to put it outside, but I needed to get just a little bit bigger. This is a mimosa tree. It's really beautiful. And this is Big Bertha, my banana tree. She is huge. I'm going to have to get the chainsaw and cut her in half because she is touching the ceiling. My goodness, Bertha, slow your roll. It's been 3 years and she's finally producing bananas. You'll see them at the top in the corner. This is a longevity spinach. I use it in salads. Another ginger plant here. This is a worm house and where you grow red wiggly worms for your plants. And this is an inside composter that I use. I haven't put my worms in there yet. I'll get around to it pretty soon. Here's an overview of the back of the greenhouse. Kind of in the distance. You can get a visual on everything. It's pretty spacious. I really enjoy it. This fan comes on based on the temperature of the greenhouse. When it gets too hot, it draws the hot air out of the area and cools it down. Here's the heater that I was mentioning so you can get a good look at it. I have a couple of 100-pound propane tanks. They're empty now, but I fill them in the wintertime. Just in case something happens with the heat, I can connect it to a buddy heater. Here you can see the lighting system. So when it's cloudy or dark in the wintertime, I can turn on the lights for the plants. Man, I'm so proud of Big Bertha producing bananas. I didn't think we were going to get any bananas from this tree, but it happened. I fertilized it because they're really heavy feeders. And here we are, bananas. And the thermostat says it is 94 smoking hot degrees in the greenhouse. Here's an additional fan that I plug in when it's in the hundreds to draw some of the heat out of the greenhouse. Thank you for joining me on the EOB of the South Greenhouse Walk and Water Tour. I hope you enjoyed the video and that you learned something. And I hope that you hit the like and subscribe and share. And I hope you have a wonderfully blessed day. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.